Well, looking at the state of that, and the wind, and that's coming my way, I don't think I'm going to be flying today. To say it's a miserable day, well, a bit harsh for that. It's not. Well, it isn't yet, but it's definitely threatening to be. I'm booked to be flying about 1 o'clock today, but I think between now and 1, it's going to get rougher and wetter and rougher. Here it comes. You can actually see it coming across Charfield now. I've got about 3 minutes to finish this before I get wet. Bird's done. Cattle next. We started a little morning regime which involves a loaf of bread. It's kind of a training thing. It just helps them to come when I ask them to. If I can find them, where are they? There they are. Come on up! Come up! Come on up! One of them's asleep down there. She's going to wake up in a minute and find everybody else gone. Come on up! Come on! So the object of this exercise is, when I call them, alright, not every single time, but many times when I call them, there's a reward. And more than a few of my animals love a bit of bread. And obviously we take waste bread for the chickens. Not everybody likes it, but you've only got to have half a dozen come running and the rest will follow. Here, darling. Come on. You're not so shy, are you? I want to be able to call them up. I don't want to be chasing cattle around. Don't be such a guts. Yummy. We'd only just a week or so back actually made a hole in the Firewood heap. There was a reason we made that hole, is because we knew we had a load more coming. It may not look like a terrific heap for what was essentially a week's work, but bearing in mind we left a lot of the timber on site, anything that could be stacked off of the surface we were working on, a lot of it stayed there. This is just the bit we brought home, and it was right out here. I've literally just pushed it back again so the guys have got a bit more space, but there's another couple of days worth of converting that into that, and then putting it over there to dry for a couple of months, and then in the barn. So if we get a dry, hot spell, that will be fit still for this winter, and I reckon it'll be wanted if we have a cold winter. Right, okay, well, while I'm around here, I'm going to grab a bucket full of planings. I've got a gap under a gate to fill. There's news. I'm flying. In that. And I got an audience with them. You're going to witness me going up in the clouds.
I know.
You're going to go, there, he's gone, he's gone, he's gone. Where'd he go?
It's hard to be goose.
Yeah, it's hard to be goose, and I'm going to come back probably wet.
Yes.
So, anyway, next stop, Kemble Airfield. So that first building on the right-hand side is where, no, that's where I went up my microlight flight in there. So, yeah, I'm going to get wet. Well, there she is. I don't think it's going to be going very far, very quick. I've lost my key. Oh, yeah, I found a plane.
Oh yeah. Oh, up in up the other set of stairs as well.
Hey? Well, I'd rather be on the farm, thank you. Hey? Hello, darling, all right?
I think they want me to fly the plane.
Hey,
I think they want me to fly the plane.
You think they want you to fly the plane?
Yeah, you never know.
I don't actually think this plane flies very far.
No, I don't either.
Yeah, so,
I can smell alcohol.
hey?
I can smell alcohol.
Alcohol, that's for the pilot. It's for the autopilot.
They need it for all these people.
Right, I better go down and find out what's going on with my flight. Oh yeah, we're up a depth. Thanks for you, Michael. Prisoner of work. Prisoner of work camp. So is it on a normal avgas or is it just petrol?
It will be whatever aviation fuel.
Whatever they're putting.
Yeah. I don't know what it is. It's only a little tiny engine.
Yeah.
You know. I'm new to this game. So,
How are you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you all got to start somewhere.
Well, your pilot and I used to go to school together.
All right.
So yeah.
Yeah. I'd like to get my license one day for flying, but the nearest I've got so far is the microlights over there.
Oh right, microlights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
No, same thing, different gravy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thinner gravy, but
Yeah.
that didn't take very long, did it?
No, well, they don't use a lot. I
No.
mean, they've flown from Vista this morning and done one trip, and that's it so far, because the rain came down. But it's looking a lot better now.
It's getting a bit clearer over there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, this at the moment is the. You're flying next, aren't you?
I think that chap in the hat over there is next, I think, so.
Yeah, it's cloud base at the moment.
Yeah.
No point going flying at the moment, the clouds too.
You can't see anything.
No. Well, you just be grovelling around at 500 feet.
Yeah.
There's microlights as well.
As you can see, the cockpit's full of switches, knobs, dials and levers. They're all entirely irrelevant to the whole process of going flying. I won't be looking at them, certainly no need for you to.
Yeah.
What I want you to do is look outside at all times. 3 reasons to look outside. One is to avoid other airplanes. So if
Yep.
you see another airplane, please point it out. Chances are I've seen it already, but nobody's perfect, so that'll be a help.
Yep.
Second reason, taking the fantastic scenery in this part of the world. We're going to find a gap in the weather and see what we can find. Depends
Okay.
what you see around here. And the third reason, the real reason we look outside, actually purely visually is how we fly the airplanes. If you think about the bonnet of your car, it sits maybe 6 inches below the horizon, something like that. The nose of the airplane does something very similar. It has a relationship with the horizon.
Okay.
And the way we fly the airplanes is by using the control column and the rudder pedals to move that nose relative to the horizon.
Yep.
So when we taxi out, please keep your hands and feet clear of the controls, feet on the floor, hands on your knees. I'll be talking to you as we taxi out. It gets a bit noisy during the takeoff run. I'll mute the microphones to keep the background noise out of the way. So after that, you need to press that white button to talk to me.
Okay, got it, yep.
I'll get to about 1,000 feet above the ground. I'll throttle back into the cruise and I'll start the flying lesson part of the trip.
Okay.
First thing I'll do there is ask you to follow me through. What I mean by that, just place thumb and forefinger lightly around the control column like that, just shrouding it, not putting any pressure on. Just so you can feel what my hands and feet are doing to make the nose move relative to the horizon. So don't look down at your hands and feet, that's cause, look up at effect, which is the nose.
Right.
As we go through that process, I'll give you a go with each control in turn. Clearly once we start sharing the flying, must have no confusion as to who's actually flying at any given moment.
You have control, I have
Therein
control,
lies-
yeah.
So you know that you have control, I have control routine. Good, that's that done. Only other question I ask is, would you like an aerobatic manoeuvre before you land?
Yeah, go on then.
You can have a loop or a barrel roll, which
Gotta be a loop, hasn't it?
Got a loop?
Yeah.
Okay, no problem at all.
All right.
If you'd like to let me get in, I'll get my helmet out of the way, and once we've done that, Graham will tell you how to get in, how to get out.
Okay.
What to do in an emergency.
Am I in front or back?
Here in the front.
Am I in the front? Oh, the front
Be a bit tight in the back.
yeah, okay. Right.
Just state in the obvious. There is a bit of water about, so
Yeah.
just be careful. It's as and when you step up. If you can step up
That way.
that way and avoid that bit.
Okay.
Because if you step on that bit at the back, your flight might be cancelled instantly because we
Let's
have no
not,
wing.
let's not do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you get onto the wing,
Yeah.
I need you to stand forwards. Yeah. Facing forwards. If you do it any other way, you'll end up sort of making love to an octopus.
Right.
Yeah. Right leg
Yeah.
over.
Yeah.
Stand on the seat. Left leg over. Stand on the seat.
Seat.
And as you're standing, lower yourself down.
Okay.
There's a handhold here.
Yeah.
And there's the two struts there to hold on to. Yeah.
Okay. Lovely.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you get a go up there and stand and face forwards. Would you like me to hold your GoPro for a second?
Yeah, if you have that.
Yeah. Say right leg in, stand on the seat. Stand up, that's it, and lower yourself using the struts. There you go. Oh, get up, would you like that back?
Yeah.
My collection is one of the best in the county now. Right. Due to the inverse rule though, the straps will be nowhere near your size, so we'll have to adjust them as we do on every occasion.
Right.
You want them. Oh, I'm just going to reach over and get that one. You got that one? Yeah. You want them sort of relatively tight,
Yeah, I don't want to fall out really.
but not top tip.
Yeah, well, if it's if you could do a loop, I don't really want to fall
If
out.
you give me the
Yeah.
GoPro, just down on your left-hand side, down there is another
Yeah.
thing that you're sat on. There we go. There's your GoPro.
There's not enough room for this thing, and you're.
Not while you're doing this, but there will be in a minute.
Yeah.
But then again, you'll sit there and think, oh, I can't move.
Once you're in, it's not.
That's three in. That's three clicks. Yeah, right. That's fast in your. So when you
Okay.
get out,
Yeah.
if you have to, when I'm not there, just remember you are attached. So you
Okay.
adjust it nicely. Get your ears in the right position.
Okay.
Okay. Right. I'll just reach across to the far side and plug you in, and you'll see from there, James. Stick that down there out of the way. And you're plugged in. Right. Should the captain at any stage declare an emergency, he will say brace, brace.
Yeah.
Yeah. When they say brace, brace, make sure your hat is fastened.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you just have to pull the hat to get it off. All right. When
Okay.
he says brace, brace, I want one hand on there, two hands on there,
Yeah.
and put your head between your hands.
Okay, ready to start. Chocks in. Front switch is on. Throttle set. All set. Contact.
How's your day been? Good to see your face. How you doing? Tell me your story. I just wanna have a conversation. I just wanna make a friend or two. I'm not trying to change your mind. All I'm trying to do is be nice. 'Cause life's already